What is the difference between internal and external respiration? What is the path of air through the respiratory system? This is what we are going to know this session. Your respiratory system is made up of pair of lungs and a series of passageways. The function of the respiratory system is the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the atmosphere and the blood, and between the blood and the body cells. The passageways included in the respiratory system are the nasal passages, throat or pharynx, the trachea, and bronchi. You probably think of breathing only when you hear the term respiratory system. But breathing is not the only function of the respiratory system. Your body cells require oxygen. All that oxygen and glucose are used by the cells to produce energy-rich ATP molecules, which are needed to maintain cellular metabolism. This process is called cellular respiration. In addition to releasing energy, cellular respiration releases carbon dioxide and water as waste. Breathing is just one of the functions that the respiratory system carries out. Gas exchange or respiration is another important function performed by the respiratory system. So the main functions of the respiratory system are breathing and respiration. Respiration means supplying the cells with oxygen and removing carbon dioxide waste from the cells. So respiration includes all of the steps involved in getting oxygen inside and distributed to all body cells and getting rid of carbon dioxide. We take oxygen in and distributed through the heart in the bloodstream to all body parts. Then the blood returns with carbon dioxide gas, take it to the lung to be expelled. As you can see here, oxygen from the alveolus in the lung transferred to the blood capillaries, taken by the bloodstream to all body cells, then return back with carbon dioxide waste, which get inside the lung to be expelled out. The first step in the process of respiration involves taking air into your body. So this is the pathway of air, starting from your nose or mouth. Then it flows into the pharynx or throat, passes the epiglottis, and we said before that the epiglottis prevents food or liquids from entering the lung by closing the throat. And from the throat to the larynx. Again, nose or mouth, pharynx or throat, then to the larynx. Remember that the pharynx is the tube which allows the entry of food, liquids, and air. But food and liquids are prevented from entering the respiratory system through the epiglottis. After passage of air through the larynx, the air travels down the windpipe, or you can call it trachea. Trachea is a tube-like passageway that leads to the two tubes or bronchi. Bronchi lead to the lungs. Let's trace it here from the nose pharynx, then larynx, and this is the epiglottis. Okay, from the larynx to trachea, along the length of trachea, then it is distributed to the two bronchi, which get inside the lung and divided into smaller bronchioles. So let's revise. Breathing is not the only function of the respiratory system. Also, there is the gas exchange or respiration, which is another function of the respiratory system, including getting oxygen inside the cells, all the body cells, and getting rid of carbon dioxide. Trachea or windpipe is a tube-like passageway that leads to the two tubes or bronchi inside the lungs.